the big news today. Gene Hackman dies at 95. What a great actor Gene Hackman was. Like I remember Gene Hackman in the Superman movies when I was a kid as Lex Luthor. And then he's been in pretty much everything. He was in The Replacements. A lot of people remember him from that. Hoosiers. There's so many different movies that he's iconic in, and two-time Oscar winner. Just a really great talent and one of the pillars of our acting universe. So when the reports in the news came down that he passed, man, it was just like when you think about 95, it's just like, all right, lived a full life, 95. I'd be lucky if I see 95. Listen, if I'm 95, I'm not wearing pants. I'm doing whatever the hell I want to do at 95. So the fact that he was still up and about, shouts to him. All of that stuff was just regular reporting. But then all the other stuff came out. And I'm just like, okay, well, they said that they found Gene Hackman, his wife, and the dog all gone. And the first thing that pops into my head is, sounds like carbon monoxide poisoning. That happens, right? Sleeping, there's a leak somewhere, you never even know what's going on, and you just never wake up. Okay. Well, they said that there was no gas leaks. I said, can't be foul play. 'Cause, why? They said that, they don't suspect foul play. All right. Then what is it? So I know you were talking, you have a little bit more information on this silent assassin, so please divulge, because I have nothing to say, because I don't know what it possibly could be. If there's no gas leaks, if they say that there's no foul play, I can understand Gene Hackman passing, but everybody gone?
Yes,
I don't get that.
It's definitely weird. Like, obviously, the assistant or one of his workers had called in the morning and then had said that they were passed away. And a detective that was on the scene was like, this is suspicious.
Right.
Of how apparently Gene was in a completely different room, and his wife was on the floor, and there were some pills scattered around her, and then like 10 to 15 feet away from her was the dog. And there were some other things in the home like moved around. I said the door was open, and there was another dog on the premise, like just wandering around that was alive. So the detective said that he's obviously going to be looking into it, so it's an open investigation.
You gotta be.
It's just very, very strange.
This is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't. It don't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It has to be foul play.
Yeah. But it's like also why? I don't like we don't know like what's going on in their lives of
Right.
who would do something like this.
Like, obviously he's a celebrity. He's
Yeah.
rich, right? He has money. So I mean, the first thing that you can be able to kind of like think about is, okay, this is the burglary, and something went awry, and whatever. But it's really sad because like I said, on the face of it, you can be sad because you're a fan, you're appreciative of the work that he's done and what he's contributed to society in regards to all of that stuff. But then this kind of just muddies all of that shit. You know what I mean? It's just, it sucks to know that this might have been how he went out, him and his wife, that there was some foul play. And that's just really bad that somebody would actually prey on a 95-year-old man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However old his wife was, the dog. Like, it's just that's really, really tough to even like comprehend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like they haven't mentioned it. Like if they were, I think they like looked physically fine. Like they did start to like decompose,
Right.
but as like first initial glance, there was no like wounds or anything that I seen.
Did they say that? Do they have like an estimate in regards to how long they were there before they were discovered?
I believe it's like a couple days, like a week or two, like around something like that. So, but like also too, like it's just kind of weird how. Obviously, like, I don't know how the assistant or his worker who saw them maybe like wasn't getting phone calls. Like I don't know how in touch they are and stuff. So maybe that's why he decided to show up to the house. But it's just like other family members, like you don't hear from them for. I mean, if it was up to 2 weeks, I'm like that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't hear from a family member within like a day or so, like I'm kind of like, oh, what's going on? This is weird. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess time will tell.
Nah, of course. I mean, do they have kids? Because at this point, everybody's a POI. Whoever is in their, stratosphere of, their circle of people is a person of interest at this point. You know what I mean? I watch too many crime docs. I know the lingo, I know it all. But yeah, it's just, really, really unfortunate to hear those that report and this news. And I'm a big movie guy, so just thinking about Gene Hackman and all the great movies that he was in, man. Shouts to him, and my thoughts and prayers go out to his remaining family. And I hope that there was no foul play, but if there is, I hope that they can be able to get to the bottom of this very soon, because it's just not a way that you want to remember how somebody went out. You know what I mean? If there is something foul going on. So